Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. May Triple Gem bless you all. And today I'm sure that you will be inspired with the Kayagata Sati Sutta. This sutta is, in Majjhimanikāya, Uparipanasa Pali. And what is the Kayagata Sati? Buddha, Kayagata Sati mean, the Sati. Sati mean the mindfulness. And Kayagata. Kaya mean, the body. This, what is called this physical body. And Kayagata mean has gone. So that means the mindfulness of the meditation subject with regards to the body. That's the thing. So that's the meaning. Sutta mean, the Dhamma talk. And here Kayagata Sati. If the Buddha say Kayagata Sati, there are 14 meditation subject. You have 14 meditation subject. What are they? First one is Anapanasati meditation. And then, the second one is the Iriyapata. Iriyapata means four postures. That means this is for the Vipassana. Iriyapata, or we can say four postures. And then you have Sampajanya, or whatever the bodily action. For example, going forward and coming back, like every action, maintaining your mindfulness with the ultimate materiality and ultimate mentality. And this is also for the Vipassana, not for the Samatha meditation. And then again you have 32 parts of the body. That is what is called Dvattinsakara. And again you have 4-element meditation. And after 4-element meditation, you have again, the 9 types of charnel ground. So all together, you have 9 types of charnel ground, and all together you have 14 meditation subject here. So Buddha, if the Buddha said Kaya Gata Sati, everything which related to the Kaya or the body is included here. So let's do the sutta. So please go with the sutta with me. So see, Evang me sutang ekang samayam bhagava savatyang vihirati jetavane anatha pindikasa arame. You know this thing, Evang me sutang. This sutta, I have heard this sutta. This heard by me. This sutta heard by me. By me mean Venerable Ananda, Arahant Ananda. Ekang samayam Bhagava Savatyang Vihirati. One time Bhagava dwell in Savatthi city, where Anathapindika monastery. Athako Sambhahulanam Bhikkhu Pacchabbattam Pindapata Patikkantanam Upattana Salayang Sannisinanam Sannipatitanam Ayamantra Kata Udapadi. Athako Sambhahulanam Bhikkhu. And then Buddha dwell in the Anathapindika monastery. Atako Sambhahulanam Bhikkhu, that means many bhikkhus who finish their lunch, and they are gathered into the assembly hall in this monastery, and then they have talked in this way. Or they have a talk. What talk? Accharyang also, Abhutang also, Yavanchidan Tena Bhagavata Janata Pasata Arahata Samma Sambuddhena Kayagata Sati Bhavita Bahulikata Mahapala Vutta Mahani Sansa. So what's the meaning? That means Kayagata Sati Bhavita Bahulikata. Kayagata Sati meditation or the Kayagata Sati meditation subjects, Bhavita Bahulikata, develop and well cultivated, Kayagata Sati, Mahani Sansa, Mahapala Butta Mahani Sansa is said to have great advantage and great outcome. Who tell this? Tena Bhagavata Janata Pasata Arahata Samma Sambuddhena. By the Samma Sambuddha. And you know, Samma Sambuddha is Bhagava, so exalted one. And Janata Pasata, that means he known and seen every Dhamma. Arahata means far remote from all defilements. So Buddha telling this way, what way? Kayagata sati bhavita bahulikata kayagata sati mahapala hoti mahani sansa vutta. That's the thing. So ayanchahidan tesam bhikkhunan antarakata vipakata hoti. So ayanchahidan bhikkhunan, among this bhikkhu, this this is the thing that they have talked about, but this talk is left unfinished. Vipakata means left unfinished. Antarkata means in between talk, left unfinished. Athako Bhagava Sayanha Samayam Patisalla na Votito Yena Upattana Sala Tenupa Sankame. And then Bhagava, in the evening, he emerged from the Arahant fruition knowledge attainment, and now Buddha came into Upattana Sala. Upattana Sala means the assembly hall. Assembly hall to the Buddha came there. Upasankamita Panyati Asani Nisidi. And then Buddha came into the hall, and he sat down on the prepared Panyati Asani, prepared seat. Nisajjako Bhagava Bhikkhu Amantesi. Now, after having sat, Bhagava addressed the bhikkhu in this way. Kayanu etha bhikkhave etarahi kataya sannisinna. Bhikkhave monk, what talk is settled is settled by you all. Etarahi kataya sannisinna. Now, Kachapanavo Antrakata Vipakata. What talk is what talks left unfinished? Ida Bhante Amhakam Pacchabattam Pindapata Patikantanang Upattana Salayang Sannisinanang Sannipatitanang Ayamantrakata Udapadi Accharyang also Abhutang also Yavanchidan Tena Bhagavata Janata Pasata Arahata Samma Sambuddhena Kayagata Sati Bhavita Bahulikata Mahapala Vutta Mahani Sansati. Now they say developed and cultivated Kayagata Sati is said to have great advantage and great outcomes. That was said by the Buddha. This is the thing we talk about. Now they answer to the Buddha in this way. Ayanko no Bhante Antrakata Vipakata Atha Bhagava Anupato. This talk is left unfinished, but Bhagava came there. And then Buddha said in this way, 154, right? 154 paragraph. Katang Bhavitacha Bhikkhave Kayagata Sati Katang Bahulikata Mahapala Hoti Mahani Sansa. So Bhagava asks to the bhikkhu or monk, in what ways developed and cultivated Kayagata Sati comes to be great advantage and great outcomes. And it says in this way, Ida bhikkave bhikkhu aranyagatua rukkamulagatua sunyagaragatua nisidati pallankang abhujita ujjung kayang panidaya parimukan sating upatapetta. So sato assa sati sato passa sati Digang va asasanto digang asasamiti pajanati, digang va pasasanto digam pasasamiti pajanati, rasang va asasanto rasam asasamiti pajanati, rasang va pasasanto rasam pasasamiti pajanati, sabbakaya patisangveti asasisamiti sikati, sabbakaya patisangveti pasasisamiti sikati, pasambayang kaya sankarang asasisamiti sikati, pasambayang kaya sankarang pasasisamiti sikati iti. Tassa now Buddha told the Anapana meditation subject. But here I do not come into the Anapana Sati meditation because we finished this meditation. We finished I gave many Dhamma talk for this meditation. So for this I am not approached. So tassa evang appamatta atapino pahitat vihirato. Okay, that is also go to the last sentence. Evam bhikkhave bhikkhu kayagata sating bhaveti. The one way. This is the one way to develop kayagata sati. So we skip this thing. We skip this thing because we discuss this thing. So then again, punachaparam bhikkhave gachanto va gacchami iti pajanati. This is for the vipassana. So then this also we skip here. And then punachaparam bhikkhave abhikkante patikante sampajanakari hoti. Another paragraph. Another the next paragraph. That is also alokite vilokite sampajanakari hoti. That is also we skip because that is for the vipassana. Now we need the first jhana for the 32 parts. So therefore I am going in this way, right? And then you go to the punachaparam bhikkhave imameva kayam, right? Punachaparam bhikkhave imameva kayam. So to that thing, let's say okay, punachaparam bhikkhave bhikkhu imameva kayam uddham padatala adho kesa mattaka tacha paryantang puran nanapakaras asuchino pachavekkati ati imasmin kaye kesaloma nakadanta tacho mansan naharu ati atiminjang wakkang hadayang yakanang kilomakam pehekam papasang antang antagunang udriyang karisang Pittan simham pubolohitan sedo medo asuasa kelo singanika lasika mutanti. This you know, what these are the 32 parts of the body. So Buddha says in this way, Punachaparam bhikkhave, bhikkhave mang punachaparang. Again, bhikkhu imameva kayang uddam padatala. Imameva kayam means in this very body, uddam padatala. Padatala uddam. That we want to take the meaning padatala uddam. That means from the above from the feet, right? And then kesamattaka adho. That means below from the head hair. So in this way we want to take the meaning tacha paryantang, surrounded by the skin, and again say tacha paryantam purang nanampakarasa asuchino pachavekkati. That this very body, in this way, this very body purang nanampakarasa asuchino means way filled with various impure organs, no, impure organs. Now no organs, so then let's say impures, various impures contemplates. How contemplates? Ati imasmin kaye kesa. Imasmin kaye, in this very body, kesa ati. In this way you want to tell, right? Imasmin kaye kesa ati. Imasmin kaye loma ati. In this way, every time in this way want to go. So therefore, how to take the meaning? In this very body, there is head hair, there is kesa, or there is loma, or the body hair. Like that, you want to go up to Singanika, Lasika, Muttang, up to that. So how to take the meaning? Imasmin kaye kesa atti. Imasmin kaye, for example, let's say Udriyang atti. Imasmin kaye Muttang atti. Imasmin kaye Lasika atti. Like that, you want to take the meaning. 32 parts of the body. This is the 32 parts of the body. So you need to know these things. And then Buddha says, Seyatapi bhikkhave ubato Seyatapi bhikkhave ubato mukha putoli pura nana vihitas dhanyas seyatidang. Now Buddha say, just as monk bhikkhave mang just as seyatapi ubato muko putoli. That means there is a bag with two open ends. There is a bag with two open ends. Pura nana vihitas dhanyas. That the bag filled with what is called the various kind of grains and nana vihitas dhanyas seyati. Then what grains? Salinang, Vihinang, Muggana, Masanang, Tilanang, Tandulanang. This is the Salinang, Vihinang 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No? The Salinang mean the rice, hill rice. Vihinang mean paddy. Mugganang mean the green we can say green grain or mung seeds. Masanang mean what is the masanang? Maybe kidney beans. And tilanang sesame. And again we have tandulanang. Tandulanang means husk rice. Tamenang the bag Chakuma puriso munchitva pachavekeya. And now this bag, a man with a good eyesight would open the bag. Chakuma puriso munchitva pachavekeya. This a man with a good eyesight and open the bag and examine the bag. Pachavekeya. Ime sali, ime vihi, like ime mugga, ime masa, ime tila, ime tandilati, like that. So how he wanna saying in this way, saying this is hill rice, this is paddy, this is mung seeds, like that. So on, he reflect. Then Buddha say, Evameva ko bhikkhave bhikkhu imameva kayang uddham padatala adho kesa mattaka tacha paryantam purang. Okay, evameva ko bhikkhave, along the same line, bhikkhave or the monk, bhikkhu imameva kayang, a bhikkhu reflects on this very body. How to reflect in this way? Uddham padatala Ado Kesa Mataka, we discussed this thing. Let's go up to the in this way. Kesa Mataka, Tacha Paryantam, Puran Nanapakara Sa Suchino Pachavekati, Ati Masmin Kaye, Kesa Loma Nakadanta Tacho, Mansan Naharu, Ati Minjam Wakang, Hadeang Yakanam Kilomakam Pegam Papasang Antang, Antagunang Udrian Karisang, Pitan Semham, Pubolo Hitan Sedo Medo, Asosa Kelo, Singanika, Lasika Mutanti, like they goes, no? So then Buddha said in this way. So tassa evang appamasthassa atapino pahitassa viharato ye gehasita sarasankappa te pahiyanti. What's the meaning? You get the thing here. Tassa evang appamattassa atapino pahitattassa. What's the meaning? Evang in this way. Evang in this way mean 32 parts from the top up to the bottom. From the top up to the bottom. Tassa evang in this way. Tassa appamattassa. Tassa appamattassa mean for the one who is who is not non-negligent. Who is not negligent, atapino ardent, and pahitattassa. Pahitattassa mean bend towards his mind bends towards the nibbana. This is the pahitattassa. And viharato, the dwelling in this way, ye gehasita sarasankappa te pahiyanti. If he has some, if there were sensual pleasure in five sense doors, the gehasita means sensual pleasure in five sense doors. Let's see the Atakatha. And then again, Sarasankappa. You know, Sara mean the arrow. You know arrow? Arrow for the, what's called Dhanu. You know the Dhanu. The Sara mean the bow. Sorry, Sara mean the arrow. So Sarasankappa mean, Sara mean, you know, this arrow is very quick. Very quick mean it run away. After releasing from the bow, it run away. It run away mean it goes very, very rapidly. So Sarasankappa mean, so Sara mean here impulse. Impulse sankappa mean the thoughts, very rapid thoughts of the five sense door, regarding five sense door. If he has te pahiyanti, they whatever they now are abandoned, right? Tesam pahana ajjatameva chittan santittati. So whenever they from the abandonment of these five sense what is called five sense thoughts, or the five sense sensual pleasure of the five sense doors and impulse thought. Now Buddha say ajjattameva chittan santittati. When bhikkhu reflect these 32 parts of the body from the top up to the bottom, and then his mind will become his mind ajjattameva, internally chittan santittati, mind do stand, and ajjatameva chittan santite, mind do stand and sannisidati, mind uh, do upright or do lie down. Lie down mean no, without having gone anywhere. So sannisidasi mean, that's the meaning. So that means mind becomes still towards these objects. And ekodi hoti samadhiyati. Ekodi hoti samadhiyati. Ekodi hoti mean what is the mind fixing. Fixed mind get concentrated. Hoti samadhiyati. Evampi bhikkhave bhikkhu kayagata sating bhaveti. Bhikkhave monk evam in this way also bhikkhu kayagata sating bhaveti. Now bhikkhu mean the monk, kayagata sati meditation. He develop this kayagata sati meditation subject. Upload that, we need upload that, and then how to attain jhana from this. So then let's skip this thing. For example, we need to discuss today how to get jhana, how to attain jhana from the 32 parts of the body. So let's go. Then again Buddha called another meditation subject. What is that? Punacha param bhikkhave bhikkhu imameva kayang yata chitang yata panihitang dhatu so paccavekati ati imasmin kaya patavi dhatu apo dhatu tejo dhatu vayo dhatu ti. This is the 4-element meditation. We want to skip this thing because I discussed many times 4-element meditation. I took the Mahahatipadopama Sutta and how to attain Nibbana. I as a Suddha Vipassaka, I have gone this thing. So therefore, we remove this thing, and then you go to the Punacha Parambhikkhave Seyatapi Passeya Sariran Sivatikaya Chadditang, and you skip the all another paragraph also, and then go to the Punacha Parambhikkhave. Punacha param bhikkhave. This is the actually, so see, Punacha param bhikkhave bhikkhu seyyatapi passeya sareran sivatikaya chadditang. Eka hamatangva, dvihamatangva, tihamatangva, uddumatakam, vinilakam, vipubbaga jatang. Again Buddha says, Punacha param bhikkhave, right? Punacha param. That means, again Buddha said another meditation subject. This also today we are not discussing. For example, this is the 9 channel grounds. The dead body in the 9 channel grounds. So therefore, this is also up to first jhana. So now let's see. Punachaparam bhikkhave bhikkhu. Now Buddha said all the meditation subject and the object. That means 40 meditation subject and the object Buddha said here. And then Buddha said in this way. Punacha param bhikkhave bhikkhu vivicheva kamehi. Now peyalang, no? It is in this way. Vivicheva kamehi vivicha akusalehi dhammehi savitakkang savicharam vivekajam piti sukang patama jhanam upasampajja vihirati. So this is the thing, this concise, right? This concise in this Chata Sangayana. So that means what is this? This is the first jhana. Punacha param bhikkhave. Bhikkhave mean the monk. Punacha param again. bhikkhu, one big a bhikkhu, vivicheva kamehi, having dispelling the kamehi mean, you know, the five the sensual pleasure, right? Vivicheva kamehi. And then vivicha akusalehi dhammehi, it has not here, right? Vivicha akusalehi dhammehi. That means, you know, the other five hindrances. That means hatred, and you know there is another sloth and torpor, and you have remorse and restlessness, and again you have doubt. So all things are having dispel. Vivekajam piti sukham mean viveka mean, you know, having secluded. Piti sukha vivecheva kamehi Savitakkan Savicharan, sorry, Savichakkan Savicharan. It has not here. Savichakka Savichara mean Vitakka and Vichara. And Vivekajam Piti Sukham. Viveka mean, you know, Viveka mean this is the Jhana Viveka. Jhana, Jhana Sukha, right? Jhana Sukha. Vivekajam Piti mean the another mental factor. And then Sukha mental factor, or Sukha Jhananga. And vivekajam pitusukam pataman jhanam upasampajya viharati. So this is the thing, this patama jhana for the all 32 parts of the body and the these 9 channel grounds. So now how to attain jhana by way of 32 parts of the body. I'm now I would like to explain how to attain jhana. So before attain jhana, and then you need to actually you are very talent of these 32 parts. You need to get talent this about these 32 parts. For example, you need to verbal repetition of these 32 parts. For example, kesa, loma, naka, danta, tacho, like that. You want to verbal repetition, and then you mental repetition also. Then second one is you need to mental repetition. Verbal repetition mean you know the thing, and mental mean by heart you need to know. By heart you need to know from the top up to the bottom. And then according to the color of the 32 parts, you need to examine these things. Color, according to the color, for example, head hair, what color in the South Asian, what color of the head hair? Somebody tell.
Black, Bhante.
Yeah, black, no? Or we can say very black, or we can say dark blue color. And like a crow, you know, the crow is not black, crow is dark blue, or in that way. Yes. And then for example, if you think about your heart, what color? The red, maybe red, no? Like that. In this way you want to think. And then according to the shape, size, like thing. For example, let's say what shape in the head hair? It's like cylinder like, no? Tiny little cylinder like. So therefore in this way you want to you want to know every 32 parts. And then what the direction. For example, you have navel or the umbilicus. Above the umbilicus you need to explain what 32 parts. Above the umbilical also you want to explain, and below the umbilicus also you want to explain. Umbilicus, you know, the umbilicus, maybe this is the medical term, or we can say the navel, no? Okay. And then other one is where this 32 parts situated. For example, each and every let's say like where kidney situated, where the other organs, liver situated, where is the lung situated, like that. The place, especially you want to know the place of the 32 parts, the place of which place, like you want to know. And then and then again one part is what is the demarcation of the one part to the another part? For example, we have if you have bowel inside the abdomen, and then how related to the liver to the bowel, like that you want to consider, you want to discern mean you just think, right? Just think in the body how it will be placed, and how what is the what relation to the another organs. So in this way, uh, we these skills you need to know, you need to have. And then again another 10 skills actually here another 10 skills mean, for example, whenever you take this object mean, now you have 32 parts. Whenever you take this object, you need to go from top to the bottom, forward direction, for example, kesa, loma, naka, danta up to mutta. And then uh, while while contemplating this thing, it is not too quickly and not too slowly even. And again, doing it by warding off the mental, we can say rambling, mental rambling. uh, Actually, while doing this thing, doing it by warding off the mental rambling. And then you know this, for example, you have head hair, body hair, and you have the nails, the teeth, and the skin. And but you this is the concept, but you go beyond this concept. You don't think about this is my hair, this is my the other parts, and then you will be end up with a person or being like. So therefore, Buddha says, go beyond that. This only a parts only, not the beings, not the person like. So therefore, go beyond the concept of the head hair, body hair, so on. And then, if you cannot see the body parts, for example, if you for example, let's say like spleen is in the posterior surface of the abdomen. It is at the end of the what call okay, just below the uh, left side kidney, right? Left side kidney, in deep inside. At the end of pancreas, you have spleen. Maybe according to my knowledge,
Yes.
Yes.
Pancreas is transversely placed and at
uh,
its end and
mm,
above the kidney, just
yeah,
in
yeah,
horizon, the left
about the
side of liver.
kidney. Yes, yes. Good, good. Okay, in this way, you wanna know every body parts, right? That is very, very important to produce jhana from the each of the 32 parts. And then Buddha said, if you are very hard to find the body parts, for example, spleen like thing, you skip this. First, you skip this and go to the easy parts first. For example, if you can understand the liver, then the kidney, and then you go to the liver. If you can understand kidney first, and you go to the kidney, and that in this way, uh, so then at that time, this I told in the beginning, forward direction must be there. Now if you go in this way, but if you cannot find that order, you cut, right? You can cut the order. And then other thing is practice by way of the parts, that is source of absorption. Actually, for example, let's say, like, if you are very sure about your heart, where is your heart, and what color, what shape, what size, like that, if you can understand the heart, and then you get your heart every time, right? And then from the heart you can develop first jhana. So now how to develop first jhana? So let's say in this way. So actually, Buddha here has given Anapanasati meditation from the beginning. So if you have anapanasati up to fourth jhana, and then you get support by the fourth jhana. But if you don't have the jhana and you directly started from this meditation only, and then whatever I mentioned here, use this. But if you have jhana, through the jhana light, you can discern it very quickly. That's the advantage of the jhana. Prior concentration is very helpful to the other objects that produce jhana. So therefore, if you don't have jhana, you directly start in this way. Every time you contemplate this thing from the top up to the bottom, and go like Kesa Loma Nakadanta Tacho, you use but you for example, your head hair, to you head hair is very common, so then take head hair. Or your nails are very common to you, so then take it. So taking head hair, and every time you take head hair like that, go in this way and take head hair, right? Every time you think that head hair is where head hair situated, and what color, what size, what shape, and everything you need to know. It is from the umbilicus, how above the umbilicus or below the umbilicus, everything you contemplate mean not contemplate, you need to take in this way, put into the mind in this way, and then you make it repulsive. You make it repulsive every time. Head hair is repulsive. Head hair is repulsive. Head hair is repulsive. Then little concentration comes in front of you. Little concentration. When the mindfulness gets sharp and powerful towards the object, and then it comes in front of you, little light, very little light. This is the parikamma samadhi. That the Buddha say chittang santittati. Here also Buddha emphasized that thing, no? Chittang santittati sannisidati. It is coming. We finish this thing. So parikamma samadhi. You may have parikamma samadhi while contemplating the head hair. If you are very talented to take the head hair to you as an object to in front of you, and then you contemplate it as repulsive, head hair is repulsive, head hair is repulsive, head hair is repulsive, like that. Then little light comes in front of you, and you can see little head hair, right? And then this is the parikamma nimitta. Can you understand? This is the parikamma nimitta. And in the head hair, this is the parikamma nimitta. When you contemplate in this way, head hair is repulsive, head hair is repulsive, and like that, if your mind doesn't go to catch any other object outside, or outside, and then that means your five hindrances coming down now. So in this situation, you have little light increasing in front of you. Your light is increasing, and then you can see your head hair more than the previous time, right? More than the little past, you can see your head hair. And then when contemplating this way, that means your concentration is going on, concentration is going up, and your mindfulness is now powerful and sharp to identify and focus or fix upon to the object. And then you may have when you contemplate in this way, you that means little increase of the concentration and more increase in concentration, then you can see your head hair. That is the uggaha nimitta, right? Early, if you see the early head hair, that's the parikamma nimitta. And then if you see the head hair while contemplating as a particular or repulsive like way, and then you can see head hair very clearly. So even you can see the color of head hair first, and then you can see the head hair. Very in the as a actually here then as a part you can see, right? And then whenever you if you as you go in this way, like repulsive head hair is repulsive in this way, you can see that now this head hair become very bright and brilliant, and it become radiant. That is the patibhaga nimitta of the head part of head, right? Sorry, head hair. And then you can see very brilliant and bright patibhaga nimitta in front of you. And whenever you see this patibhaga nimitta, your mind inside the heart, you have mind, meditation mind. That meditation mind you can see through that what is called your patibhaga nimitta, right? Patibhaga nimitta. But now patibhaga nimitta is in front of you, and your mind is in the heart. Now your mind also bright thing, and patibhaga nimitta also bright thing. Now patibhaga nimitta act as a mirror in front of you, and to that mirror your mind you can see your mind in the patibhaga nimitta. You can see your mind arise and passing away very very quickly, and mind catch this object in middle of the mind. You mind like a round thing, but we cannot say mind has shape. Mind doesn't have shape, size and color even. So but just we can say mind is like forming round, because patibhaga nimitta, if the patibhaga nimitta round, mind also forms round. And patibhaga nimitta another type, mind also another shape or size. So in this way you can see the patibhaga nimitta within the patibhaga nimitta you can see your mind and the mental factors. And here 5 mental factors are more prominent. So when the 5 mental factors, for example, vitakka, vichara, piti, sukha, ekaggata. What is vitakka? Initial application, or first lifting towards the mind, towards the first lifting mind towards the object, or the initial application. And vichara is the sustained application, and piti is the joy, sukha is the happiness, and you have one pointedness or the ekaggata. So you can see this with your meditation mind, you can see these 5 mental factors within the patibhaga nimitta, when patibhaga nimitta comes to in front of you. And but mind is inside the heart, and whenever this appears, your 5 hindrances totally gone away, 5 hindrances. But that means you need to maintain your mindfulness towards the object fixed earnestly. Otherwise you cannot reach up to this point. And not only the 5 hindrance, not only the mindfulness, you need to overcome 5 hindrances. And because why these 5 hindrances overcome? Because of the mental factors, no, jhana factors, vitakka, vichara, piti, sukha, ekagrata. With the jhana factors, your 5 hindrances now reduce or overcome. And then your panchabala, panchindriya should be grown, must be grown. Otherwise you cannot enter into the upachara constant, the patibhaga nimitta. To see the patibhaga nimitta, those also should be grown. So they are in this situation. So therefore you have overcome of 5 hindrances and development of the 5 powers and 5 what is called the faculties, right? What faculties? Saddha, sati, Viriya, Samadhi, Panya. Those are the 5 bala and 5 faculties, 5 powers and 5 faculties, 5 panchabala, panchendriya. And whenever your panchabala, panchendriya comes their maximum level, and when your 5 hindrances suppressed by the jhana factors, and then only you can enter into the first jhana. First jhana, you can see the jhana factor. This is the, before that, this is the upachara concentration. Whenever you see, you focus your patibhaga nimitta with the you can see the jhana factor, and you never have now the 5 hindrances, and then you can see your this is your parikam, sorry, this is your what is called the upachara samadhi, or the, you can say, the access concentration. In the access concentration, you need to maintain your mindfulness steadfast and powerful, and actually sharp and powerful mindfulness towards the object you need to maintain. Otherwise you cannot enter into the first jhana. If you do this thing very perfectly, and then you enter into the jhana mean the patibhaga nimitta also a light, brilliant light, I told, and jhana light is more deeper than the patibhaga nimitta light. And again, you can understand that my concentration is more powerful than the patibhaga nimitta state. So more powerful mean 100 times more, 1000 times more, right? So in the jhana concentration is more powerful than the access concentration level. So then you end up with the first jhana, and then you need to maintain your first jhana by focusing your patibhaga nimitta for a long time. For a long time in 1 hour, 2 hour, 3 hour, like. So this is the entering into the jhana. So when you attain the first jhana, you keep your concentration for 3 days to 3 to 5 days continuously. That means continuously mean not all 24 hours. I mean continuously mean here, for example, for 1 day 2 hours, and another day 2 hours, 3 hours, and like that. You need to enter into the first jhana many times, and then after if you satisfied the entering of the first jhana, you need to do the mastery, vasi bhava. So what is the mastery? Mastery is the, whenever you enter into the jhana, whatever the time duration you enter into the jhana, and which time duration you determine. So in these 3 factors, and you have avajjana vasibhava and paccavekkhana vasibhava. What is the avajjana? Avajjana mean the advert of the mental jhana factors, and paccavekkhana mean again reviewing the jhana factors. So I told you, these two usually to the beginner, these two are not recommended initially, but you want to do. And you need to do the samapajjana mean entering into the jhana, and vuttana mean emerging from the jhana, and the aditthana mean the what time duration you determine. For example, 1 hour, 2 hour, 3 hour, like. So then within that whatever the time you determine, if you enter into jhana and emerging from that time, due time, so therefore at that time your first hour mastery is successful. For example, whenever you enter into the first jhana for 3 to 5 days, then you need to do the mastery. Mastery mean the vasi bhava. Vasi mean, what's the meaning of vasi? That means your mind now this whatever the time, whatever the place, whatever the time duration that determine, you can enter into jhana and emerge from jhana. That is the vasi bhava. That the ability or the skillful, right? Skillful of emerge from entering into the jhana and emerge from the jhana, whatever the time duration you determine. So this is the vasi bhava. So for example, in this way you wanna enter into the vasi bhava. May I enter into the head hair first jhana, or the particular head hair first jhana for 1 hour, and emerge from do 1 hour. In that way you want to determine the time duration, and then if you are able to emerge from the jhana on due time, then your vasibhava is actually successful. And if you do the first hour vasibhava and then you go to the second hour vasibhava, for example, you enter into the jhana of second hour, 2 hours with the determination. So if the within 2 hours, if you after just after 2 hours, if you emerge from the jhana and without having like, for example, if you enter into the first 2 hours vasibhava or the mastery, and if you emerge from the jhana 145 minutes, so then your vasibhava is not successful. So for example, let's say in this way, you determine 2 hours, and but you emerge from 1 and 52 minutes, right? 1 and 52 minutes. Little bit 8 minutes now, 8 minutes left, no? So therefore, little success. And but for example, you determine 2 hours and you emerge from the jhana 1 and 50 we can say 55 minutes, 1 and 55 minutes, and then it is successful, right? So in this way, you want to practice vasibhava also, then the first jhana complete, right? Here no second jhana, no third jhana, no fourth jhana for the 32 parts of the body. So for every 32 parts, you can develop up to first jhana only, first jhana only. And this is the way how to attain first jhana by way of 32 parts. 156 Buddha says in this way, yassa kassachi bhikkave kayagata sati bhavita bahuligata anto gadavasa kusala dhamma yekechi vidya bhagya Sayatapi bhikkhave yassa kassachi mahasamudre chetasa puto. Okay, let's say what's the meaning? Yassa kassachi bhikkhave monk, yassa kassachi for the one, for somebody, kayagata sati bhavita bahuli kata, kayagata sati develop and well developed or the cultivated, anto gada vasa or chasa, no? Vasa. Anto gada vasa kusala dhamma. Anto gada kusala dhamma mean, whenever you produce this kayagata sati up to first jhana or third jhana or second jhana, in the anapana sati up to fourth jhana, kayagata, for example, 32 parts up to first jhana. So yekechi anto gada mean inside, right? Inside. Kusala Dhamma mean, the wholesome deeds. Yekechi Vidya Bhagya. If it is inside wholesome deeds, Yekechi Vidya Bhagya. Yekechi Vidya Bhagya mean Vidya Bhagya mean, what is the Vidya Bhagya? Vidya mean, Atta Vidya and Thi Vidya. What is the Atta Vidya? Atta Vidya mean your 6 abhinya and vipassana jnana and the asavakkhaya jnana. That is the eight abhinya. Sorry, 8 vidya. Atta vidya mean 8 vidya. So vidya bhagya mean for the vidya side, right? For the vidya side, yekechi vidya bhagya. So for example, Buddha says in this way, if somebody develop this kayagata sati, so all these eight types of vidya, the section to the vidya section, you can develop, like Buddha says, right? Only that we and then go to the another paragraph, right? Another paragraph, you skip that and go to the 157 paragraph, right? 157 paragraph, because this sutta is very, very long, right? 158 paragraph also. We now this is the thing, how to attain Nibbana, right? 158. Okay. And now see, Yassa kassachi bhikkhave kayagata sati bhavita bahuli so yassa yassa abhinya sacca karaniyassa dhamman chittang abhinameti abhininnameti abhinya sacca kiriyaya न तत्रे sakhi babbitam papunati sati ayatane. Okay, what is the meaning? Bhikkhave, monk, yassa kassachi, for somebody, kayagata sati bhavita bahuli kata. Let's say like 32 parts. 32 parts bhavita develop and bahuli kata cultivated. So yassa abhinya sacca karaniyassa dhammas. That bhikkhu abhinya sacca karaniyassa dhammas. Abhinya sacca karaniyassa dhammas mean, now Buddha said 6 abhinya also abhinya. And then, the other Nibbana also, Buddha say abhinya. And Magga and Phala also abhinya. So, here, let's say, abhinya mean here, usually we take as a Nibbana, right? So, yassa abhinya sacchi karaniyassa, that means to the accomplishment of the Nibbana, Dhammas mean, now here many Dhamma, no? For example, 6 Abhinya and Vipassana Jnana and the Nibbana. So said, therefore, yassa Abhinya Sachikaranyasa Dhammas, to that Nibbana, accomplishment of that Nibbana, Chittang Abhininna Meti. Now his mind bends towards this Dhamma. This Dhamma means towards Nibbana Dhamma for the Abhinya Sachik Kiriyaya, for the sake of establishment of the accomplishment of the Abhinya. Abhinya means here Nibbana. Okay, let's say, let's go to the Attakatha, right? Now, before go to the Attakatha, now how now can, because one who cannot do the Vipassana very quickly, one who cannot do the Vipassana. Now you have first jhana by the head hair part, body part. Now what is the next step? Now you have first jhana. Let's say now you develop first jhana from the head hair. That is the one of the 32 parts of the body. So now you develop your first jhana, and then how can go to the Vipassana? And then what's the next step? I'm asking what's the next step? Sorry?
I will do 4 elements. I will do 4 elements.
Yes, 4 elements. No? Yes.
And this for jhana life. Then
Yes.
I will see the Rupakala Paramatha level. And then Namakala Paramatha level.
Okay, good. That means, for example, whenever you have first jhana, you based on the first jhana light, you develop 4 element meditation, right? 4 element meditation, and it's up to its Rupakalapa state. And then you can see your body become Rupakalapa, and you analyze this Rupakalapa up to its Paramatha level. For example, your Rupakalapa are 8 types of Rupakalapa, 9 types of Rupakalapa, and 10 types of Rupakalapa. And you need to do whatever I told you to the Rupakalapa state. You need to do everything. For example, 32 parts, you focus your 32 parts to see the Rupakalapa and go to the ultimate materiality. And 6 ayatana, or the 6 sense bases, you go every 6 sense bases one by one and do the ultimate materiality. And in this way, you finish your what is called the Rupa Kammatthana then, right? Based on the first jhana, you develop first, 4 element meditation. 4 element meditation means no jhana. 4 element meditation end up with only the upachara concentration or the access concentration. So keep in mind this thing. And then you, based on the 4 element meditation, you do the Rupa Kammatthana. Rupa Kammatthana means the materiality definition knowledge. And then based on the materiality definition knowledge, you do the Nama Kammatthana. What is your meditation mind, and every minds that you can discern, and what are your chetasika, all the mental factors, everything you want to know here. And then you know now your rupa and nama. And then this is the dukkha satya dhamma, finding of the dukkha satya dhamma ultimate level. So there, this is the, or we can say this is the nama rupa paricheda jnana, or ditti visuddhi. In the visuddhi, if you talk about the visuddhi, because visuddhi is the only way to the nibbana. So therefore, this bhikkhu or whatever the meditator, if he attain to the first jhana, then he fulfill his sila, then sila visuddhi is finished. And then he attained to the first jhana, then his chitta visuddhi is finished. And then he practiced the nama rupa paricheda jnana, then the ditti visuddhi is finished. And then he want to practice Paccaya Pariggaha Jnana. What is the Paccaya Pariggaha Jnana? That means that is the Paticca Samuppada cycle. And to see what is the Paticca Samuppada cycle, that means to this 5 aggregate of you, this current 5 aggregate of you, you need to find out your causes. How this 5 aggregate born. The cause is in your first fast life, right? First fast life. So you go to the first fast life. How to go? You go to the by way of nama and rupa. You go, you enter into the first jhana and go to the your patisandhi, or the conception stage. And then from the patisandhi you go to the first fast life, and then second fast life, third fast life, like whatever the fast life you want. And then go to the fast life, future lives. And then you need to do the causal relationship of all three lives. For example, first fast life, this life, and the next life, and so on. You take many lives and go on this way. So then this is the Paccaya Pariggaha Jnana development. So this is the Samudaya Satya. So if you finish this Samudaya Satya Dhamma and Dukkha Satya Dhamma, and not only that, the Buddha said you do the Lakhanadi Chatukka. Lakhanadi Chatukka means you have now Dukkha Satya Dhamma and Samudaya Satya Dhamma. That means what is your Dukkha Satya Dhamma? For the Rupa Khanda, you have 28 types of Rupa, or the ultimate materiality. And you have 52 Chetasika, this is the mentality. And you have minds. For example, you have eye consciousness and ear consciousness. Now, every consciousness, whatever the wording peoples have, so then every minds you need to discern. And that means how to discern? By way of Lakhana. Lakhana means they are natural characteristic. The natural characteristic of the mentality and materiality, and the Paticca Samuppada factors. And the rasa means the function of the materiality and mentality. And Pachupattana, other one is Lakkana, Rasa, Pachupattana, Padattana. Those are the Lakkanadi Chatukka, right? So the Pachupattana means the manifestation of how mind manifests this Dhamma, or the mentality and materiality. And then you have what is called the other one is the Padattana. Padattana is the proximate cause. Each and every mentality and materiality has proximate cause. Later, we can say immediately past cause, or what is called proximate cause. So you need to you need to discern this every nama and rupa by these 4 ways. And then you are very talent, and when you are no doubt about your nama and rupa, and you are very successful to see this nama and rupa, and you are now you are eligible to do vipassana, right? Now only you are eligible to do the vipassana. If you see the ultimate mentality, and if you fulfill the Lakkhana, the Chatukka, only you are eligible to do the vipassana. And then vipassana start from the Sammasana Jnana stage, right? Sammasana Jnana stage. In the Sammasana Jnana stage, you focus for example, Now Buddha said many objects, no? In the Kayagata Sati meditation, Buddha have said first Anapana Sati meditation, and then if you have Anapana first jhana, you enter into the Anapana first jhana and emerge from the Anapana first jhana. You take the mind, take the chittaviti of the first jhana, and you each and every mind movement you need to contemplate as anicca, dukkha, anatta. Or if you don't have jhana in the Anapana, let's say take 32 parts, right? 32 parts. Take head hair first. Enter into the first jhana and take your head hair. Take your head hair, I mean, focus your head hair, and to the light, head hair comes. But you produce your what is called the nama rupa paricheda jnana, and then very quickly that head hair becomes rupa kalapa. But don't rupa kalapa also sammuti, not the paramattha level. You know this thing. So you analyze this rupa kalapa like 4 element. You can very easily see the patavi element and apo element, tejo element and vayo element, and then other also automatically you can understand. And then understand mean you can see, right? See. And these 32 parts of the materiality of the 32 parts now arise and perish away very, very quickly. And now this is the anicca, no? So if you see this thing as anicca, that means arise and perish away very, very quickly by see through the light. And then you contemplate as anicca for a long time. And for example, let's say like our anicca, and then next hour dukkha, and then next hour anatta, right? In this way, you want to practice practice vipassana, and then you want to practice every 32 parts you want to practice, and you finish your kayanupassana, and then you go to the vedananupassana. How to take the vedananupassana? You each and every mind movements. So mind movements have vedana. So then focus vedana and then do the vedananupassana. And chittanupassana means your mind. Take your mind. Whatever you focus mind. For example, if you wanna take the eye consciousness, you focus eye consciousness, right? And then eye consciousness arise and perish away very, very quickly. Every dhamma mean every phenomena of this meditation, they always arise, always perish away. So then seeing this thing, you contemplate as anicca, dukkha, anatta. And then in this way you want to practice vipassana. When you go to the higher stage of vipassana, like udevaya jnana, bhanga jnana, and up to the sankarupika jnana, and thereafter only your mind bends to, for example, whenever you enter into the udevaya jnana mean what is udevaya jnana? In the before that, in the sammasana jnana or the comprehension knowledge stage, in the sammasana jnana, you need to see you have in the materiality or mentality, you have 3 phases like upada, titi, bhanga. So all 3 phases, focusing all 3 phases in the sammasana jnana, you need to practice vipassana, like anatta, anicca, dukkha, anatta. Not only anicca, if you contemplate anicca, kappa, so kappa on the end, you cannot enter into the nibbana. You need to practice dukkha also, you need to practice anatta also. So keep it in mind. And in this sammasana stage, you need to focus every nama and rupas, upada, titi, bhanga, or the standing phase, the arising phase, standing phase, and the what is called the bhanga stage, or the perishing phase, or the passing away phase. So whenever you enter into the udevaya jnana mean udaya and vaya only. Udaya mean the rising, vaya mean the perishing away or the passing away. in this Udaya Jnana, you can focus your Udaya and Vaya only. And then when you enter into the Bhanga Jnana stage, every Nama Rupas you can see, you focus your Bhanga only. Bhanga means the perishing away only, right? Or we can say what is called vanishing or disappearing or fall down. Only the Nama and Rupa fall down. You are seen through the light. So only you can see the Bhanga. So in this Bhanga stage, whenever you contemplate as anicca or dukkha or anatta, so now Namarupa, you can see whatever the object you focus, that objects you can see only the Bhanga. Whenever you see this Bhanga, only you can see the Bhanga, and your mind feel like a fearful state. Fearful state means wherever I focus, I can see only Bhanga. For example, if I not only the body, you go to the outside world also. For example, if you focus anything outside, you can see the Bhanga only. Outside beings, so actually outside you cannot see beings at that time. Or every beings become Rupa Kalapa, right? Every beings become Nama Kalapa. Even if you focus a mountain, or you can see the ocean or something, anything, house or whatever the thing, you can see the concept. Now you can see the Rupa Kalapa only. You focus this thing and contemplate as anicca dukkha anatta. So you can see Bhanga only. And whenever you have arupa jhana or the rupa jhana, and if you don't have jhana, arupa or rupa, you focus Deva world and you focus Brahma world, and they also you can understand there also you can see Bhanga stage only. That means every nama and rupa you can see the perishing face only. So therefore you may feel like everywhere I mean in every three world I can see Bhanga. So therefore no station free of me, or no any station as a refuge station. So therefore or rescue station, no such type of station. So therefore I feel fear. I feel fear here. So but whenever you go to this is the Bhaya Jnana, right? This is the Bhaya Jnana. And then after Bhaya Jnana, you can understand, every three world we adinav only, fault only. So you whenever this mind can stay in your what is called the wisdom faculty. So this is the adinava jnana. And after adinava jnana, you become disenchantment towards the nama and rupa, because you are seeing Bhanga station only. So Bhanga stage only. So therefore you every nama and rupa you feel disenchantment. So therefore and then every time, for example, if you get off from the stand, if you stand from the meditation also, you feel disenchantment. So and then because you see Paramattha Dhamma only, no? You see the Paramattha Dhamma. And whenever you focus Paramattha Dhamma, and if you focus Paramattha Dhamma and you contemplate as Anicca Dukkha Anatta, this concentration is very special. This concentration is huge concentration. That is what is called Khanika Samadhi. Buddha, what is called Khanika Samadhi. Because why Khanika Samadhi comes to this stage? You focus very pure Paramattha Dhamma only, ultimate mentality and their causes only. So therefore, and again, you know now how this contemplating as Anicca Dukkha Anatta of the Paramattha Dhamma, pure Paramattha Dhamma, only this Khanika Samadhi comes, but before this Khanika Samadhi, you have Jhana Samadhi, because you enter into the first jhana and emerge from the first jhana, you contemplate this thing. Or as for example, Suddha Vipassaka. Let's say Suddha Vipassaka also. Suddha Vipassaka, what is the meditation of the Suddha Vipassaka? 4 element. So 4 element meditation, light is the upachara concentration. So under or based on that upachara concentration, if he contemplate the nama and rupa as anicca dukkha anatta, then only his kanika samadhi will develop. Otherwise, he also don't reach to the kanika samadhi, because if he don't develop the upachara concentration by way of 4 element meditation. Can understand? Anyway, if you both meditator, if you go into the disenchantment state or disenchantment knowledge or nibbida knowledge, and then after nibbida knowledge, you need to escape from, or you need to get free of this world or every world. Yeah. So this is what you call munchitu kamyata jnana, right? Munchitu kamyata jnana. You want to get free. How to get free? Practicing this only, no other way. So how to practice? Then takes the objects of dukkha satya dhamma and samujaya satya dhamma, and then practice again. So in this way, you wanna get free from the world. So whenever you focus, this is what is called patisankha jnana. Patisankha means take the dukkha satya dhamma and samudaya satya dhamma object. Take the object and contemplate. That is the patisankha. And then after patisankha, you have up to now you have some bhaya jnana, no? You to the nama rupa, your mind become bhaya or the frightened. Your mind get frightened now, and this stage your mind doesn't get frightened, and whatever before, if you have a little attachment towards the nama and rupa, now no attachment, and your respiration become, now your concentration become more and more. What concentration? Kanika concentration, right? Kanika concentration, or we can say momentary samadhi. Momentary concentration now increasing to a higher stage, and now in this stage your mindfulness is more powerful, and your wisdom faculty is more powerful, and your respiration stop here. Your respiration stop here, and you have huge light, and time comes, your bhanga stage, now you see the bhanga stage of the nama rupa. Now time comes, there comes a time your bhanga also you cannot see, and then only then bhanga also, no bhanga also, then in the next mind movement nibbana appears, right? Nibbana appears on the next mind movement after sankharopeka jnana. So if you can see the nibbana is very peaceful. I also have not seen the nibbana, right? I explained here. I also have not seen the nibbana. I'm not Aryavan. I'm a still I am a, what is called, we can not Arya. I am a worlding, right? I'm a worlding, and but according to the practice we can say, right? According to the practice we can say. And the other thing, whenever you see the nibbana, and nibbana is peaceful, and nibbana is just enter into the nibbana is the object, right? Nibbana is the object, only object in the Lokuttara world. Lokuttara world, you have nibbana object only. So that nibbana object comes to you to as a jhana, right? Lokuttara jhana or the supramundane jhana. So this jhana, for the first jhana, if the person is practicing first jhana and see the nibbana also first jhana, right? And then for the Suddha Vipassaka also, nibbana, if he sees the nibbana at this stage, this is also first jhana. So this is the Lokuttara first jhana. Whenever you see this Lokuttara first jhana in the Sotapanna stage, the Sotapanna Magga jnana is the first Arya Magga jnana comes. So you how many kilesa you finish, or how many sanyojana you finish, eliminated totally without remainder. So what is the Sakkaya Ditthi, personality view, and the what is called Vichikicha, Vichikicha mean the doubt, and the Silabbata Paramasa. Silabbata Paramasa mean, this is the practice outside of the sasana. So this is like we can say this is the micha ditti, right? Wrong view. So these sanyojana, three sanyojana destroyed or eliminated without remainder. So this is the Sotapanna Magga Jnana. What is the object? Nibbana is the object. So after Sotapanna Magga Jnana, Phala Jnana comes very quickly. The next mind movement, the Phala Jnana comes. In this way, this and up to Arahantship, that this path is very clear and very profound, very deep. So it is not the superficial and it's not the fake thing, right? Because you actually here you don't. I'm not telling you. You don't undermine the Buddha's credibility, because Buddha is so extraordinary and supramundane. So and the thing is, the Buddha is more powerful, omniscience knowledge he has. So and then if you think about this way, and Buddha, how many, this our Buddha, what is his parami time, parami duration? 4 asankhya and 100,000 100,000 kappa. So this is this type of huge time. Does he dwell this type of huge time to take a little simple thing? It's impossible. So this is the way, right? This is the way and no other way. So this is the only way. So therefore Buddha says this is the only way, mean ekayano ayam bhikkhave maggo. So how become ekayana? So I told now Suddha Vipassaka also all the beings who want to attain Nibbana, that means human, Deva and Brahma. So all the beings, they must follow the Sapta Visuddhi or Satta Visuddhi, or the seven purifications. So you fulfill the first purification, Sila Visuddhi, and then go to the Chitta Visuddhi, and fulfill the Chitta Visuddhi, and then go to the what is called Ditti Visuddhi. So in this way, go to the Kanka Vitarana Visuddhi, and then go to the Magga Jnana Dasana Visuddhi, and then go to the Patipada Jnana Dasana Visuddhi, and then go to the Jnana Dasana Visuddhi. After fulfilling only you can go. Otherwise you cannot go. You cannot skip anything. If you, for example, if you can meditate, can vipassana. Now yesterday we discussed about Sankhitta Sutta. Sankhitta Sutta, Buddha prohibited to do the vipassana by the attaining of the Parikamma Samadhi or the Mula Samadhi. So if you attain for the Mula Samadhi as your Samadhi or the concentration, and you take your meditation any object mean, for example, you feel some bodily object, 4 element objects, and if you take this 4 element object as Vedana like thing, and for example hardness of the Patavi element is gives the hard, the object hard. So because of this hard object, your mind experience in the heart, mind experience hardness. So the object is in the body, but your Vedana is in the heart. So no Vedana in the body. If you can understand in this way and do the vipassana, because this object is Patavi, no? Patavi is the Paramattha Dhamma. So Paramattha Dhamma is always arise, always perish. But you didn't see the Paramattha Dhamma, you just feel only. So if you take this Paramattha Dhamma, and Paramattha Dhamma mean you feel something, and you take this as a Vedana, and if you do the vipassana as Anicca Dukkha Anatta, this is actually third class vipassana, right? We cannot say this is the vipassana also. This is third class. there's nothing valuable. So nothing valuable third class under the nothing valuable third class thing, by using this type of the thing, Buddha can the Bodhisattva become Buddha? It's impossible. And through this such type of fake paths, uncountable people or uncountable Deva, Brahma and human can attain to the Nibbana. That's also impossible. So keep in mind, you don't, I mean, not you, right? This is the way to talking, no? You don't make undermine the credibility of the Buddha. This is very, very important. And then you accumulate akusala dhamma, right? This is the thing. You accumulate it gradually. You accumulate akusala dhamma. That's the very dangerous thing. And if you direct somebody to the fake meditation center, and again you accumulate, the teacher of the meditation center also accumulate. I will discuss this sutta, what Buddha says in this sutta. This sutta mean this, Buddha directly says in this way, right? Whatever I am telling now, Buddha says in this way. And even this is that means if you direct somebody to the fake meditation center or fake meditation teacher, you accumulate and teacher accumulate and everybody accumulate, right? So accumulate means this is the main akusala to go to the hell. So therefore this is very dangerous. Nobody, even the meditation teacher also don't know this type of dangerous thing. And you protect yourself. That is very important. So this is the Kayagata Sati Sutta. So actually in the Attakatha, not I explained everything in Attakatha, so then no need to go to the Attakatha today. I explained the whatever the Attakatha. So any question?
Bhanteji, thank you. I think on this occasion of the Vesak Day weekend, I think this was a very, very suitable teaching, a very profound teaching rather.
Yes.
I hope we are able to use the teaching and follow your guidance and progress.
Actually, it's appealing to me and it's fascinating to me. And I would like to give Dhamma talk, and I would like to train you, or I would like to guide you in correct way. This is our duty. Is can you try to understand, picture this, try to picture this, think and picture this. This is very important. Dr. Kavita, you have question? Do you have question?
Bhante, samatsan in both Roop as well as in Nam also.
Samatayanika?
No, samatsan jnana.
Sammasana jnana. Yeah, I took one object, no, but I took one object only as an example. But nama also you want to contemplate as anicca dukkha anatta of nama also. If you don't contemplate nama as anicca dukkha anatta, you cannot enter into nibbana.
No, I'm not asking like that. Samatsan in both places separately, or we will see. Upada Chitivaya?
In the sammasana jnana, again tell.
In Nama penetration and Rupa penetration, in both stages, we will see Samasana jnana.
In the sammasana jnana mean your upadatiti bhanga. Yes. In the
Kalapa as well, I will see Upada Chitivaya, Nama Kalapa Upada.
Yeah, for example, let's say in this way, separately mean, for example, if you focus Namakalapa mean, what is the Namakalapa? Let's say like if you
rising and passing away.
Yes, Chittakana rising and passing away. In the Chittakana, you can see your for example, let's say like Chakku Vinyana. if you focus Chakku Vinyana doesn't arise alone. Chakku Vinyana arises with the other 7 types of Chetasika. And this is the whole together, you have 8 types of mentality. And not only that, this Chakku Vinyana also cannot arise alone. Chakku Vinyana arises with the Chittaviti, along the Chittaviti. For example, you need to take the whole Chittaviti. Whole Chittaviti means Panchadwara Chittaviti. For example, Panchadwara Vajjana, Chakku Vinyana, Sampatichana, Santirana, Vathapana, and 7 Javana. Yeah, and then to Tadaramana, what's called then Bhavanga. So you need to focus this what is called the mental process, and you need to focus this mental process one by one. Mind movements are the Namakalapa. Can you understand?
Yes.
Mind movements are the Namakalapa. Yes. Whenever you see Namakalapa, you can see your mind. That means whatever you focus, you can see mind arise and perish away. With the mind, your Chetasika arise and perish away. So that's very, very clear to the mind. Can you
That's what
understand?
Bhante I asked. Here is the Khanik Samadhi, no? It's the Khana.
Yeah. Yes,
So these
Kanika
Khanika
Samadhi.
plus Rupa Kalapa Khanika Samadhi, they will get added.
If you contemplate any one of Paramattha Dhamma, right? Any one of Paramattha Dhamma, if you contemplate, you will be end up with the Khanika Samadhi. Can you understand? Even you focus Nama, you will be end up with Khanika Samadhi. Even whenever you focus the Rupa, Paramattha Rupa, I mean, you will be end up with the Khanika Samadhi.
That's Bhante I'm asking. Nama Paramattha, Nama Kalapa, Paramattha Kalapa, and Rupa Paramattha Kalapa, these 2 separate Khanik Samadhi will add and will give more life?
No. For example, at one time, you can focus only one, no? You can focus all. You can focus, but Nama gives another Kanika Samadhi and Rupa gives the another Kanika Samadhi. It is not possible.
Okay. Because here we say Upchar and Jhana, they both lights get accumulated for further process. So I think here also same thing happens.
Right. Yeah. For example, she says in this, for example, whenever you have, let's say, like if you have first jhana from the 32 parts, and this jhana light is also you have, and whenever you produce the 4-element meditation, this 4-element meditation is must for every meditator. So 4-element meditation also gives the light. So she says these 2 lights become more powerful light. And in the same way, if you whenever you practice the vipassana meditation, nama gives the another light and Rupa gives the another light. That is impossible. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, let's stop. Keep practicing meditation, and meditation gives the truth. And whenever, if you cannot practice meditation, you please follow this path. This path is not a simple path, and take as you don't consider this path is simple, and every time you take in this path is deep, like that, then only you can go deep. Otherwise, if you think it is superficial, and then you go up to superficial only. So again, practice keep practicing meditation, and this is the deliberate practice. Okay, let's do the sharing merits. Idam me punyang asavakkaya vang hotu. Idam me punyang nibbana sapaccayo hotu. Mama punyang bhagang sabbe sattanam bhajemi. Te sabbe me samang punyang bhagang labantu. Sadhu.